J.FLA. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I have no idea. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go on and just say I have no idea who this person is, but this person has like 17 million subscribers. 17 million subscribers. And this came up in my Discord the other day. And because we always joke about there's the tradition in Japan of like every band has to cover certain music videos you have to have. You have to have one on Shibuya Crossing, one with a woman running in slow motion around Tokyo, and of course every band has to have a rooftop music video. So I just saw this and I was like, oh, okay, this is some new artist who's just filming their video on the rooftop. It's like, no, J.FLA has 17 million subscribers. So I have no idea what to expect. I'm just intrigued. I thought this was going to be some small unsigned thing, and instead we're going to be listening to what is assumedly a legend of music. Guys, if you know J.FLA or how it's supposed to be pronounced, get in the comments, let me know. I have literally no idea what we're about to listen to. This is cool. Let's go. And it's only 2 minutes 50, so I'm assuming that she's going to get to the song quickly. Okay, so it's Korean. We've got like a 2010 pop punk vibe going on here. This is very 2010. So I'm expecting in the second verse some kind of flip at the end of the second verse. Maybe a little bit of a... Okay. Hey, why the cut? Oh, okay. I thought something went wrong with the take, but no, this is just the part of the video where we skip take. Key change! Loving that little sound in the end as well. Okay. We've got both a lot and not a lot to unpack with this one. Alright, so I have to break down, like, so let's just start with the most basic thing, the simple thing, the effect, the overall effect of the music. It's fun, it's dancey, it's like something where I could definitely just bob along to this, have a lot of fun. I can, like, you know, sometimes when you see people dancing along in a music video and you're like, the director told you to do that. It's like, in this case, it's like you can see, like, you can imagine just sort of bouncing around having fun to this. I can imagine after a couple of drinks, just running around at a party with some good friends, just jumping around to some music like this. It's fun, it's upbeat, she's got a good voice actually, she's got a nice voice. I mean, kind of like, it's got that sort of K-pop, slightly whispered thing going on, but it's still, it's nice, it's all good. Like I say, it reminds me of that sort of 2010 sound. Yeah, well, late 2000s, like early around that sort of, there was that phase where there was a lot of songs. I wish I could remember more of them because a lot of them were one-hit wonders, but there was a lot of songs coming out that had this exact same sound. It was that muted guitar thing. I think it all started with that. It was ever since like the I know this is much earlier, but it was like the Kelly Clarkson song, Since You've Been Gone. It was like after that, because that song started like that. There was just like loads and loads of songs that came out like this. Was like, muted 4-chord things, catchy little simple melodies that anyone could sing along to, and then a chorus with a little bit of punch and emotion. I am near to a highway. So, you know, it was kind of like, I was listening to the song, just like, okay, a lot about this is very familiar, but it's a very effective sound. Yeah, a lot of the songs in that particular bracket were catchy and popular for a reason, and they weren't, the nice thing as well about that sound when it was around in like around about 2010 is that it was never obnoxious. You know, sometimes you get like a certain sound becomes popular and it's like a really obnoxious sound where it's like, oh God, you know, it's like popular, but you wish it would go away. That was just like a period where it's like, okay, there was a lot of these really simple 4-chord songs coming out with this sound, but they were just kind of like variations of nice, innocent, a bit repetitive, but you know, they were nice. And so when I was listening to this, you know, I got a similar feeling. It was like, this is just pleasant. It's fun. It's upbeat. However, it is absolutely in no way identifiably remarkable. It's like and I'm trying to be like, it's because at one point I want to be really complimentary to the fact that that was a nice song, it was a nice time, and I kind of enjoyed bopping along to that, while at the other hand explaining why I can't imagine any reason why I would come rushing back to listen to it again, because it's just like a lot of songs like this. It was nice, but it was like the most bare bones rendition of an already fairly bare bones sound. I mean, even the melody, like the melody was da 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 da. Yeah, yeah, I mean, they're not going to copyright block me for that because it's too simple to get copyright blocked for. And this is why I said in the second verse, I was thinking, because obviously this is a Korean song, and I sometimes talk about there are certain stereotypes in lots of different countries, but K-pop has certain stereotypes, and one of them is that they like to throw in like a rhythm change in the second verse, which is that can be done very well. I mean, very often with like larger groups, it would just be like, okay, one of our members is going to rap at you now for the second verse, and it's like that can work, or it can sound really tired and lame depending on the group and depending on how well the person raps and depending on how well the song's written. I wasn't necessarily expecting her to rap, but I was expecting like just the vocal delivery to change up, but instead all that happened is the backing somehow got even simpler and the melody basically stayed the same. There were some nice little elements in the last chorus with some sounds coming in and then that ending on the piano, but it all felt a little bit too little too late and didn't really do much but just sort of layer on top. So ultimately this was incredibly nice. I like her voice. The song was pleasant. It's kind of running around in my head because I haven't heard anything else yet to wash it away, but the next time I hear a next song, it's going to unfortunately replace it. This is just that really thing where it's really nice, but pretty forgettable. And the other thing to throw on top of this as well is I can't help but feel, being this famous as she is and recording this video on the rooftop, I don't know whether that was just a statement, her trying to sort of like show, you know, hey, this is like the chilled out me, but I get the feeling almost like this is not like a serious song for her. This is just something that maybe it's not a big single, that she was just, it's got 31,000 views, although it did come out yesterday. But still, for someone with 17 million subscribers, I'd expect it had to maybe have more than 31,000 views after a day. So I'm guessing this is not like a big release for her. But I'd really be interested to know, if you're a fan of J.FLA, and again, I know I'm saying that wrong. Is J.FLA or J.FLA? I don't know. Let me know. I can't help but feel there'll be some nice stuff in here. We don't often do that much K-pop, but I'm very open to other things. And I think like K-pop is one of those ones, although I don't get nowhere near as high a percentage of K-pop like gets through to the point where I go, wow, that's really interesting and different. When something cool happens in K-pop, it is really cool. And yeah, it is a genre that can offer up really great things. This just sounded like something nice. I'd be really interested to know if you guys can like give me any other suggestions. I just wandered onto this honestly thinking it was like some unknown, unsigned like Japanese artist. And I come out of this with more questions than, certainly more questions than I had walking in. No, I had nothing. So let me know. Tell me. I'm intrigued to hear more. And until I hopefully do hear more from you guys, for now, ciao, ciao.